Hello, and welcome to episode 41 of the podcast. It is Clark here with Phil.
Hello, hello.
So this week we're going to look at attitude, and we've basically only really focused on positive ones because negative ones aren't really worth talking about. But equally towards some part of the episode, you have to listen all the way through. We do discuss sort of ways that you can potentially make the best out of a bad situation by having a look at your attitude towards certain things and all the rest. So yeah, we hope you enjoy.
Woo!
Tell me, is there anything worse than a bad attitude?
Yes.
What?
Good attitude. No, there's not.
There's nothing more off-putting, is there?
No, it just does my head in. I just don't understand people have to be such pricks.
Yeah.
It's why, I mean, you can have a bad day at work and stuff, but I mean, you can just leave it at the door and be like, go home and be like, I'm good now. I'm gonna have
Do
my
your
sandwich.
best. It's hard. That is hard, in fairness. But sometimes, as you say, whenever you get home, it's sort of just better.
Well, it's better because you're not in the same work environment, but you can get home, have a sandwich. The sandwich always makes things better.
Mm-hmm.
We sorry.
Or I prefer baps.
Oh, like crusty baps though.
Depends. If they're there, yes. But if not, then like a flowery bap with a slice of cheese and maybe depends if you're going nuts. Maybe a bit of ham. But personally, I think just cheese is pretty awesome.
I'd love a.
If you like pickle, you can put that in there too. It's good.
No, definitely not. I like a crusty bat with melted cheese and ham on it.
Nice.
Or melted cheese and chicken.
That's probably making my mouth water.
So that would just change your attitude as soon as you get home from work.
It's just reminded me of holiday because the ham and cheese sandwiches I had like every day. In fact, baguettes.
Oh yeah, right enough actually.
Like,
We
yeah.
live like kings over there,
We
don't
did.
with the baguettes and the beers and the ice creams and stuff. Yeah. But
Yeah.
no,
That's pretty good.
bad attitudes are just they just belong in the bin.
Do you think that having an attitude that isn't positive will instantly take away from a situation or a experience? Like if you go
Probably,
in
yeah.
thinking it's crap, do you think it's going to be...
Probably,
Crap.
yeah. Like it's the same thing. We talked about attitude, I think, in an episode prior to this about like maybe it wasn't in the episode, but we definitely talked about it. Where if you're going for dinner for a 3-course meal,
Yes.
yeah, and then like
Yeah.
obviously you have a crappy starter and a crappy main, but then
A
the
great
desserts,
dessert.
then you're like that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But if you have a great starter and a great main and a crappy dessert, you're like
Don't know about that.
yeah, exactly.
Did you have a dessert in the restaurant?
I didn't have any desserts for
Did
them.
anyone have a dessert?
In which one?
The last
El
one?
Toro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heather.
Did Lauren?
No,
Okay, I was going to say, like, did she ever be like, oh, that restaurant was great?
considering her steak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Whether, I was gonna be like, I wonder if that had happened and whether it was gonna prove me right. But
No, she didn't get. No,
she should have got a dessert.
She should have got a dessert to be fair. But there's no starters though. But no, I think everyone else enjoyed their meal and everyone enjoyed their starters. So,
I was
Yeah,
looking forward
but-
to it, so I was ready for it to be.
but I
good.
went into the place with a good mood. But
Yeah.
then my tooth flared up,
Yeah,
and I was like, "Screw this!
yeah,
This is the worst dinner ever."
yeah.
But I shouldn't really, because I was sitting there struggling to eat it because it
I'm
was
sure.
780
Whatever grams.
odd grams or
Yeah.
something. I was like, "This is enough steak to feed a
Family.
village." Like,
Yeah, it was big.
but no, like the end of the night was sort of meh because it was the last night as well and everything. It
It
was
was
like,
sad, wasn't it?
yeah, it was a bit grim. We all went back to the villa and we were like packing. I was like,
yeah.
nothing worse than packing.
Yeah.
You can't go into packing with a good attitude.
No, I mean,
Whenever
what-
you're leaving to go on holiday, 100%.
yeah,
But whenever you're coming back from holiday, you're like, just leave the case here. I don't care.
yeah. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Just leave it.
But I think whenever you go into any
Burn it
sort of-
all.
just leave it off the plane. It's alright. Don't worry about it, lads. Just throw it off the plane. But I think if you do walk into a certain place with an attitude that's bad, then I would assume that
Yeah.
your overall experience of that place will be very negative.
Would you have a good attitude all the time?
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see the point in having a bad. I mean, obviously you're gonna have your days where you get out of bed, you're like, this is a bad day,
Yeah.
kill
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
But I mean, I seem a pretty happy person. Like, I'm the Joker man, so I have to be happy all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Have to be.
What about you?
Yeah, as well. As often as possible. Like, things I know I don't enjoy, I don't I have a particularly good attitude for,
Yeah.
as you probably noticed, on holiday.
Yeah.
Whenever we went shopping, didn't want to be there
No.
at all.
No.
So I just went off and did my own thing. Like,
Which
that's
is what you're
whoever else,
supposed to do.
whoever else didn't want to be there.
Which is
So,
what you're supposed to do, really. I
You know,
suppose.
that like, I don't know whether any amount of me wanting to change that would have made that any better, just because I don't like doing it.
No, I
but,
don't think so.
Um,
It's pretty hard though, because shopping is pretty grim. Like it is
Oh,
an
bores me.
awful thing to do.
bores me.
Like I don't
So-
mind food shopping because it's food.
Yeah.
But say clothes shopping,
No.
no. Or game shopping's great.
Yeah, it's
Love
also
game-
good.
Love game shopping
Yeah.
or technology shopping.
Yeah.
You know what? I
in
just don't
general.
like clothes shopping. That's the only one I like.
Yeah, I think that could be the issue. Now
Or
that-
present shopping. Hate that.
I don't
too.
mind present shopping.
No, I hate it because I
'Cause-
buy for people that don't like it. So
Really?
yeah.
See, I like. I think I prefer giving stuff and seeing people like, oh, look at this.
Oh, I prefer giving stuff,
So-
but there's something like when they're like, "What's that?" What's your
What do you
present?
think it is? It's your attitude.
No, but I don't mind like shopping for presents, but it's just I am just always like sort of critical on what I buy because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be
Yeah.
bad, but that's probably a bad attitude going into that as well.
No,
You need to
well,
be a good attitude going. They're gonna love this painting of my head.
imagine getting a commissioned frame
Yeah.
for someone for Christmas,
Mhm.
or those bed clothes, or the what other things you can get a suitcase for your face on it.
Mhm.
You've seen all those.
Yeah, just get a mug with my face on it as well. Brilliant.
That'd be
Keyring.
amazing.
Get a banner. Be amazing for their birthday. Happy birthday
Here's a banner
for me. Yeah.
of me
Yeah,
for
of,
you.
of me for you, but I'll be like, you know, like the way the Deadpool thing was, where he was like, you know, like the way he was lying down in the
Yes,
in
yes,
the
yes,
fire.
yes, 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 yes.
That's what I would do. On a banner and on a mug and a keyring
For their birthday.
and an image for their phone.
I understand why you don't like shopping for gifts.
Yeah, it's a really bad gift, isn't it?
No, not if you want. Not if you want
Well,
those.
Lauren wants it. That's about it.
Yeah, you should see your wallpaper. It's just
What?
your face.
My face. No, she wouldn't have my face as her wallpaper. The only reason why she doesn't have hers as mine is because I don't have mine as hers.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Do you have yours as Rachel?
no.
No. It just leaves out the middleman sort of thing of like him coming in and going like, "What are you doing?
What
Do
do you mean?
you love her that much? Do you want to put her on
Oh
your phone?"
no! It's just.
Oh, you don't love her that much then? Oh, okay.
It's I just prefer.
Not to see her every day.
No, I see her. No, I don't actually see her every day, but I did on holiday.
Yeah, which is kind of grim.
It's like waking up and oh my god,
She's here again.
when are you going home?
Same day as you. Why?
No, I don't. I do have Avengers background at the moment.
I need to change mine.
What did you change yours to?
I need to change mine.
Oh, is yours still Infinity War?
Yeah.
That was so like 5 months.
So
ago.
like last year.
I don't remember when that came out. It was like 2 months ago maybe. But
Yeah, that's insane. It's not even 2 months. But
Yeah.
I haven't changed mine like
how great was that though?
with the film.
Yeah. Although I find even with films, people go in with an attitude of it's gonna suck.
But then that's
Or-
because of like
Like Solo, people have missed out on a
I haven't
great
even
film.
seen it.
It's great.
I haven't even seen it.
Great.
Don't even know why I haven't seen it.
It's coming out DVD on Friday.
Oh, well, probably watch it pretty soon then.
Yeah,
But
it's really good.
it's annoying because you sort of build an attitude from looking at reviews, and you really shouldn't do that. But like I know people,
Yeah.
like I always say, like if someone asks me for an opinion of a film, I'd be like, it was good, but go and check it out for yourself. I would never tell
yeah.
anybody to not go and see it. I would in jest and like a joke.
Yeah, that's crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, don't go and see it. It's woeful.
Yeah, it's Star Wars.
But-
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. But I'd be like, go and see it and see what you think, because everyone's opinion is different anyway. But
Yep.
that's why you have so many people on. Like, I don't trust IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes just because
I do trust IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes are rubbish.
I don't trust IMDb.
I like it.
I like it, but I don't trust it because you never know who's going to say what about certain films.
I know,
Like,
well, there
I
are
love
still
Little Nicky,
obviously-
but it's got like a 4.8 on IMDb.
Oh, it's a good film, but
Yeah.
like that's what I find is anything over about 7 on IMDb is worth watching. But that is an attitude that I've built up over the years.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are a lot of things that are below 7 that I think are great,
Yeah.
but tends to be if I look one up on IMDb, I'll be like, yeah, it might be worth. Like Slenderman, for example,
Well,
I thought, oh, that looks like it might be worth watching. It has like a 2,
yeah. Exactly.
so perhaps not,
But it might be.
because that means thousands of people have hated it.
But it might be though.
So-
It might be pretty good in your opinion.
I heard someone went to see The Nun. Guy in work went to see The Nun.
Hmm.
Not impressed.
No.
Nope.
Ah, it's a shame.
Yeah, didn't say it wasn't scary at all.
I'll still go and see it though.
Yeah, it looks good.
I think we're going to go and see it either tomorrow or Thursday.
But you see, what I just did there was I've already give you an opinion, and you're like, oh no.
I don't care.
So
I'm going to go and do it
you
because
know,
I like the Conjuring films.
Yeah,
so
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
good.
going to go and do it with an attitude of it could be bad.
And a habit.
It could be
Wear
good.
a habit.
Hmm?
Wear a habit.
Wear a habit.
Yeah, that's what the nuns wear, isn't it? A habit.
I don't know what you call them.
Or is that a monk wears a habit?
I just know nuns wear stuff and monks wear stuff. They wear.
I think it's called a habit.
They wear a type of cloth.
I'm nearly certain it's a habit, but anyway,
No, I'm
we're
still
straying
gonna
from the topic.
I'm still gonna go into it with an attitude of
There we go, we're back.
yeah.
Sorry.
With an attitude of it's gonna be good, it's gonna be bad. Like I mean that's the same with any film.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna.
Although I don't go into a film going, this is gonna suck,
No.
because I won't go and see it if I think it's gonna suck.
Well, no.
I'll watch it after, but I will never pay to go and see it in the cinema, unless Rachel makes me.
Which she does all the time.
Sometimes that's happened. Although I thought The Greatest Showman was gonna suck, and it changed my life. It's so good.
It changed your
It
life.
didn't really, but it was amazing.
No, it has because you like musicals now. So.
No, well, it's not that I didn't before, but I just didn't really watch. Like, for example, I've never seen Les Mis ever.
And now you have.
Nope.
And still.
Nope.
I haven't seen it, so I'm okay.
But The Greatest Showman's incredible.
But he's in Les Mis as well, isn't
Yes.
he? Well,
So is Eddie Redmayne and a couple of other big actors.
I still wouldn't
Russell
watch
Crowe,
it. No,
he's in it.
I know, but I wouldn't watch it though.
And I feel like those are the only three I know. But
Russell Brand's in it as well.
no, he isn't.
No, he's not.
Oh right. You had me there. I was like, no way.
He was in that Rock of Ages though. Love that.
I still haven't seen that either. Is that a musical?
It's a rock musical.
Nice.
The only problem is the man is awful.
Who is it?
Don't know.
He's irrelevant.
Yeah, he literally is irrelevant. Julianne Hough in it isn't bad. And then Russell Brand's good.
Russell
Alec
Brand's-
Baldwin's pretty funny.
I like Russell Brand anyway.
Yeah,
He's just funny.
yeah.
I like him.
He's just a good lad. He's also
Yeah.
in that TV show, The Ballers, as well. Or Ballers. With Dwayne
With-
Johnson.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy
Like,
crap.
the new season, yeah. Season
Is that a
3.
comedy?
No, yeah, it can be. I watched the first season. It was alright. Haven't
Never
watched the
seen
second or third season.
He's so big, The Rock, isn't
Yeah. You see, he went and bought his cousin a new truck. His cousin's also
he? Body double.
the body double, yeah.
Is that his cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, went and bought him a new
I
truck.
seen that he bought his body double another like a big car, but I didn't know
Mhm.
trucks. Right? I didn't know who
Yeah,
he was any relation.
It's his cousin, yeah.
They are big men.
Yeah. Well, they're from, like,
Maori descent.
yeah, the big, massive Samoan dudes.
Yeah.
That's what they do for their.
His size his dad as well. Massive.
But they're all quite big because they all went into WWE or WWE.
Was his dad as well?
I think so. In some shape or form, I think they all sort of taught people though, because they were all came from that sort of background, and then
He was going to be an NFL player. Or
Yeah.
Tried to be.
Yeah.
Didn't
well, an awful.
he?
It's
Didn't
weird.
quite work out.
It's weird how the spectrum goes, because usually like NFL players go from NFL to WWE or UFC, which is
Brock
just
Lesnar,
strange.
for example, he was another football player.
Yeah, and he went to WWE and UFC.
Yeah.
Well, there's an awful lot of
Is he not back?
in UFC.
Yeah.
He's signed on again. Yeah, he's probably back again next March to fight Daniel Cormier, and then that'll be it.
Can't say I'm winning that.
No, neither can I.
No.
He's got a really bad attitude.
It doesn't.
Yeah, sure. It does. Sure, you not see whenever he was at the ringside of Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic.
No.
He came in and pushed Daniel and just like it just basically made a WWE thing
Oh,
spectacle. He was like,
Ugh.
that's how he talks. So
He is very large.
he's a large man, but he just doesn't have any English in him. That's why Paul Heyman talks in WWE for him.
Who's that?
He's
I don't
a-
watch WWE, I don't know.
he's some fella,
Just a guy.
but he just talks for him. Apparently, Brock Lesnar never talks for himself in that show.
He's large.
Doesn't
He is big.
but it doesn't take away from your voice.
Might.
But he talks. He's a
talks
big
so
fella,
much,
but he's
man.
like, hi.
No way.
Yeah,
That'd be amazing.
he's not a very low toned.
Actually,
voice.
imagine that'd be incredible.
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of. Remember that guy? Was it Michael Clark Duncan?
No, he's
Talk like this.
yeah, but he's a.
Can you
he's
imagine
huge.
he talk like this instead?
Yeah, it'd be
Be
pretty
amazing.
funny. I wish Dwayne Johnson talked like that.
Oh, big class. Or Vin Diesel.
Oh, did you see the video of Vin Diesel and Alan Carr with the
No. Helium?
helium?
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to watch that after.
He sounds like not Alan Carr. He sounds like Alan Carr.
No.
He sounds
way.
like Alan Carr on when he's on the Helium.
Is
he's
it
on,
Russell?
He's on Jonathan Ross.
John Ross.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Russell.
I don't know why I said Russell.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
was on
say
that
Russell
show.
hard, but I just like him.
It's insane. I was just like, that's not Vin Diesel. It's like someone's overdubbed it. It's like Alan Carr's overdubbed it and been like, whatever he says.
That's amazing.
He says something that make a brain tumor look like a birthday present or something.
Oh,
I was like,
my
didn't make
days.
any sense. But whenever he said it, I was like, yes,
That's so funny.
yes. I've got a wee quiz here though
Okay.
about attitudes. I'm gonna ask you 7 questions,
Okay.
and you have to answer them as truthfully as possible.
Okay.
They're not really hard questions. So, when you face difficulty, you quickly solve the problem. You think of ways to solve it. You throw stuff and bang your head against a wall. You do nothing.
It's definitely one of the first two of them again.
You quickly solve the problem.
And the next one.
You think of ways to solve it.
Probably the first one.
So you quickly solve it?
I like being proactive and
So you're like, so whenever someone shoots a gun at you, like either
like Matrix it probably.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Instead of being like, oh no, we're up.
What happened? Oh! You do like the Wilhelm scream. Didn't even sound anything like it.
Yes, it did.
It sounded like 2 birds trying to talk to you.
Sound like a goat.
You wear clothes of which colour? Whatever I can find. Mostly blue, white, green. Mostly black, violet, grey, brown. I don't care about the colour as long as it has something nice written on it.
What?
Mm. Well, I mean, blue, white, green, black, violet, grey, and brown are sure like all the colours you would probably wear anyway.
I wear black quite a lot.
So black.
Yeah. I mean, the first one that sort of jumped out of my there is I probably would wear black quite a lot.
Well, the first one is just whatever you can find in your wardrobe. So do you really
Was
care
it
about?
black and grey together?
Well, it just says black, violet, so it's just either bright colours is one, like
Yeah.
blue, white, and green, bright
No,
colours, and
not
then
really.
black, violet, grey, and brown are all dark colours.
Probably dark colours.
Dark colours then?
Yeah.
Okay. The group you hang about with, you don't have a group, you can talk to anyone and everyone.
Okay.
My ultra cool gang.
Yeah.
Everyone else can only get a glimpse of me. Oh dear. Just a few really good friends, and then nobody. I'm a loner.
Oh, well, it's not the last one, probably.
Well,
Well,
it's either a few good friends, a few really good friends, sorry, or about your ultra cool gang.
so do they sort of have a gang, don't we? It's like 11, well, 9, 10.
I'm not a gang.
It is, we have, like, top hats and stuff and say, listen here, see?
So we're in the 30s. as well.
1920s gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon? A few really good friends or an ultra cool gang?
I don't know. What would you answer that? I sort of have both.
Yeah. There is no in between. What about I don't have a group. I can talk to anyone and everyone.
Okay.
That one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. But you do have a group.
Yeah, I do, because we just came back from holiday 3 days ago.
Yeah. So what one do you want to pick then?
I don't know. Go for the guy. Click
Ultra
the
cool.
ultra cool gang.
Okie dokie. Everyone else can only get a glimpse of you then.
Yeah,
Good for you.
obviously.
In your free time, you usually play with your group.
Okay.
No, it says I'm always with my group.
Oh. Okay.
I go around town and explore.
Like a 20s gangster.
Mm-hmm.
I flip coins, leaning on lampposts.
Read, eat, chat, the usual, or sit by myself in a dark room and think about all the mean things people did to me.
That's
what I do.
Probably the second one up from the bottom.
Go around town. Oh, read.
No,
eat,
I don't do that.
read. Eat.
Yeah.
I go around town and explore. Read, eat, chat,
I
the
might
usual.
forget you. What?
Read, eat, chat, the usual.
Aye, just the usual.
Okay. The column you read in the newspaper. So, do you read newspapers?
Sport.
Do you read newspapers? Or like my.
Well, if I ever do, I flick to sport first.
Okay. There isn't sport here. Oh no, the leisure page. So crossword cartoons
No,
and stuff.
no,
That's you.
that's not me.
That is you.
What else is there?
That's it.
That's the only option.
Don't read newspapers. Just go through everything and see if there's anything interesting or the hot topic, celebrity scandals.
In all honesty, I don't read them unless they're there. So I wouldn't go out and actually buy a newspaper.
Just go through everything then.
No, I thought there was one that says that I don't read newspapers.
Oh, I don't read it. Okay, yeah, there is one.
I read apps.
Okay, so
But
you
that's
don't read
not a
newspapers?
newspaper. Yeah.
Okay, okay. If anyone told you that you're doing something wrong, you ask for advice from the person and act accordingly. You glare at the person.
Okay. You did.
You tell them that it doesn't really matter because you don't really care.
Okay.
And you tell them to mind their own business.
Okay. So first one was, what do I do? How do I fix it? Second one was just, have we look at them? Third one was what?
Tell them you don't care.
Tell them I don't care. And was there a fourth?
Yeah, tell them that to mind their own business.
Okay. So if they tell me I'm doing something wrong.
Which you might not, or you may be, I don't know. No one knew, you probably are.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I
Put
reckon...
it this way, what would you do if Rachel said you were doing something wrong?
Well, what did I do?
Well,
I would instantly ask what I did wrong.
Well, that's not fair. That's not one of the things.
But then if she was like, well, you can't say that, I'd be like, okay, then what can I say? So probably the first one.
Ask for advice.
Yeah, well, it's not really advice. It's ask what am I allowed to do.
Okay, then. So I can ask for advice. That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with. To be fair, you probably just glare at the person. You're like,
Shut up.
yeah,
A mixture of all four.
yeah. If you see someone making a mistake, you smirk and decide to watch the fun.
Yes.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
At first, you smile and then take pity on them and tell them.
Oh, that's probably more like it. Anyway, I was just gonna keep going. Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut. Let them figure it out themselves, and then tell them immediately.
Probably the second one, because eventually I sort of start to feel sorry for them, but I do enjoy it at the start, which is really sadistic.
Yeah.
But it is sort of funny.
Quite.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your last question. Let's see.
Oh dear. If this is bad, we can just edit it out. You are a psychopath.
You're in between.
What's that mean?
In between good and bad, so you've got a tit for tat attitude.
What's it? What?
You're the kind of person who has an answer for everything.
Okay.
You always have. You always have a retort. You're a witty person that most love to loathe.
Okay. I'm not okay. That's fair.
A bit of a prick then.
Yeah.
You're good at heart, but poke your nose everywhere.
No.
Some people think you're interfering, but others think you're great fun. You have a great attitude towards life, but you need to know where to draw the line.
I agree with most of that,
Mm.
but I don't really care for other people's business.
No,
So I don't think that really applies.
it's probably the wrong question you answered then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But still,
Okay.
some of that is pretty funny. There you go. I'm a tit for tat.
You're a tit for tat. Some people have got anger management ones and all. This is metal.
Oh, flip.
Yeah.
Did you do it? No.
No, I haven't done it. No.
Okay.
There's one called Laugh It Off. I'll do it after the podcast is over. Then no one will know how bad I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one will know that you're
A prick.
a psycho. Yeah. Well, speaking of psychology, we
That's what we're doing.
I obviously enjoy this part of it. So I looked up basically how attitudes viewed in psychology. So basically in psychology, it's what's known as a psychological construct, which is a mental and emotional entity that inheres in or characterizes a person.
Right.
So basically, this is all in psychology. If I say in this, it just means in psychology. Just
Okay.
going forward. Basically, they're basically acquired through experiences. So if you think of one time, say for example, you had a pizza from 4-star and you really didn't like it.
You're just trying to make me hungry today. Or?
No, well, you know what I mean. If you went and just were like, no, it's disgusting, your attitude there would be like, nope, don't like it
Yeah.
instantly. Basically, it's gonna be your predisposed, basically state of mind, toward that person, place, thing, whatever.
Mhm.
Which is then known, if I ever mention this, the attitude object.
Okay.
So that's what you're gonna have the attitude towards or with or whatever.
Yeah.
So, there's a guy called Gordon Allport. He's a prominent psychologist. He described psychological construct as the most distinctive and indispensable concept in the contemporary social psychology. Basically, attitude is everything was his whole thing.
Well, it is. It's very true.
Well, it is.
It's like the what do you call it? You know the. Oh, my mind is a blank now. The first thing in the jig.
One of them.
No,
The thing.
no, not the thing. What are you on about? First impressions. That's the one. Like, my mind's just so blank.
First contact with aliens. Yeah.
Woo! No, but like obviously, if you meet someone, you come in with a bad attitude for the first time, you're like, well, they're a prick,
Yeah.
and then you never talk to them again. I'm not gonna be your best friend ever.
True.
Because like Gareth and I, we hated each other at the start.
Why?
Just 'cause he's a prick.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we're not.
No, you just sort of were like, all right.
Yeah. Pretty much.
No,
Just go to guess again. I'm like, why are you even here?
that's actually that's funny. Because the next part is what's called an attitude to behavior relationship. Because obviously how you feel about something will directly link to how you behave
Around
to
them.
or with that or whatever.
Yeah.
So obviously at the start you're like, no, I don't like you, so I'm not gonna bother with you with Gareth. And then,
Well, that's the weird thing as well, because we didn't really have much of a choice. Because Aaron was friends with Gareth.
oh really? Is that how you guys met?
Yeah, he was friends with Gareth, and they knew each other from Downshire, along with
Right.
John. John was friends with Gareth as well, and then we all obviously we were in that class, and they were in that class, so we just walked into each
In
other every
Downshire?
day.
You didn't go
No,
to
in tech. We were in tech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they walked from one class, and we walked from the other, and we're like,
And then eventually one of you just went, hello.
yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much that's how it worked.
Cavemen spoke.
Yep.
But
Never gay.
but basically what it says here is that the effects of attitudes and behaviors is a growing research within psychology. So I'm gonna try and say this guy's name, but going forward he's gonna be known as IA if I ever say his name. So it's Icek Ajzen, so it's ICEK.
Do you?
HAZEN. Basically,
You check where?
I know. Basically, he has two prominent theories. One of them's called the theory of reasoned action, and then there's and then there's a descendant from that called the theory of planned behavior. So basically,
I
they
thought you were
both
gonna say
link-
Plan B. I was like, oh, is that where? That's where Plan B comes from.
the singer.
No.
What
Who?
do you call him?
You're not a singer.
He was a singer.
He's a rapper.
What's the difference?
He doesn't sing. Oh,
Oh.
he did sing before, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Who am I thinking of? Mr. Green.
Professor Green.
That's the man.
That's like I was listening to a podcast earlier on, right?
Mr. Green.
Some guy was speaking about Mr. Jackson, Michael Jackson. I don't know him, so I can't call him that.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Jackson to me. But he was speaking about how he was on a flight and seen him, and he says that one of the other guys is like, "Oh, the Prince of Pop," right?
The king of pop.
Exactly. But then later on, like after he finished the story, the same guy popped in and was like, "I've just realised Justin Bieber is the Prince of Pop."
No, he is not.
That's what they call him. He is the king of pop. It's like, oh my word.
It's just maybe the Prince of Pop.
Yeah, apparently people call him that.
I thought Prince was the Prince of Pop.
I think that was just his name.
Yeah, but
They
obviously-
changed it to the artist formerly known as Prince.
Oh my
He
goodness.
sort of rescinded that title.
Justin Bieber's not the Prince of Pop.
I completely agree, but there you are. Would you give it to Bruno Mars?
No.
Who would you give it to?
Prince.
But no, you can't
Why?
because it's too late.
No, it's not too late.
Nobody gave it to him when he was alive. You can't.
I
give it to
did.
him.
I thought he was the Prince of Pop when he was alive.
don't
Hence
think
his
so.
name Prince.
I think he was just called that. Was he not?
No,
What was his name?
Prince. No, I'm pretty sure his name was the Prince of Pop because he was just because it worked because his name was Prince.
Maybe it was, but regardless,
It still is to this
not,
day,
apparently,
in
it
my
is now
opinion.
passed on to Bieber.
No, can't be impossible.
I know, but that's just what I learned earlier. I didn't
Metallica,
know
the
that.
Prince of Pop. Then
All of them. What's Ozzy's? Prince of Darkness? Is that his nickname?
yeah,
Yeah,
Prince of Darkness.
I think so.
Yeah,
Either way,
don't know how he's a prince because there's no king then.
there is
Who?
Elvis.
No,
Yes,
no.
he is the king of rock and roll.
He's king of rock and roll, not the king of
It's
darkness.
the same thing.
Death. I don't know.
Same
I
thing.
think it is the Prince of Prince of Darkness. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe
Either way,
to me, it's just Ozzy Osbourne.
exactly. He's just Oz, good old Oz.
Yeah.
Come
Let's
mates.
see him.
But the first theory before we end up with another 4-hour long tangent.
Oh
The theory of reasoned action. Basically, it's a model that can predict your potential behaviors, based on your attitude. So basically,
no. Just like that quiz.
yeah, basically it would be like, okay, so you don't like
The color
Um,
black.
Yeah, so you're more
So you're
likely
the
if I was to lay out a full wardrobe, I could say, okay, I'm gonna predict he's gonna go and lift the yellow t-shirt out of the yellow, black, and grey, or something.
I wonder if that actually means anything. No, like obviously the things you wear would change your attitude.
Probably.
Because it's goths and all sure as well. They wear black all the
they
time.
wear-
And they're like,
yeah.
that's what they do.
all the time.
Yeah.
And rave to Thomas the Tank.
I just think it's fun. They're cyberpunks.
Same thing.
Not the same thing.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
I do.
I'll let you listen to some cyberpunk song afterward, and you'll be like, "That's
Is it
definitely
bad?
not the same thing."
Is it bad
Oh yeah.
to you?
No.
It's your attitude towards these songs.
No, it's just really bad. And people actually dance them as well.
It's not the Thomas the Tank thing, is it?
No, it's not the actual Thomas the Tank.
Oh, right.
They don't do. Maybe they have done one, but it's not the Thomas.
Either way, that video was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so good.
But no, you'll see. You're like, oh, they are different.
There you go.
Hmm.
But this one came about in 1980. The Theory of Reasoned Action. So basically,
It's not that long ago.
no, only 38 years. But basically, it was born. The actual theory was born largely out of frustration with the traditional attitude behavior research, which was basically pretty pathetic. They were just finding really weak correlations between attitude and then potential behavior. It wasn't the same. Like basically, they would say, "Oh, you really don't like a particular
Ice cream.
type of dog. Okay, so you're gonna go on. You're probably gonna kill that dog."
Oh.
That's the sense. It was really volatile. It wasn't like good, like more sensible, basically.
You could have just said you don't like that ice cream, so you could have put that one in the bin instead of a dog. There's no need to kill a dog. That's just
Yeah, but I was
bad.
just going really up there.
Yeah.
And the first thing in my head was John Wick.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, it's the worst.
That's sad.
But there's another one that comes straight off the back of it called the theory of planned behavior. 5 years later, same guy, IA.
Are you gonna try his name again?
No, it's horrendous. It's really hard to say. Basically, he wrote an article. It's not a book, called From Intentions to Actions.
Very different things.
Yeah, a theory of planned behavior. So basically, it was developed from the same thing, but the difference between the theory of reasoned action, which was okay, your attitude is this, so you're more likely to do this, is that they introduced somebody else into the equation as well. So, for example, imagine a guy and a girl are out on a date, and the guy doesn't really particularly like bowling, but she says that she does. Without her, he probably doesn't go, but with her, he probably will. So it's another way to predict behavior based on attitudes when you introduce another attitude, which is eventually where groupthink will come together. If you think of like one big rally, people get really caught up. They don't know why they did it. For example, have you ever watched the Darren Brown special on that?
Of the
game show where he does the game show with the masks.
No.
So everybody picks up under they think they're at this game show, the audience, and they think the guy that they're watching, is spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen this.
I haven't seen this.
I'm not going to ruin the end just in case you don't.
Why say spoiler alert?
Because they can skip it. So basically, he puts all the the anonymous masks, Guy Fawkes masks.
Yeah.
They're under their chairs. So basically, he gets them to put them all on, and they see this guy and he's in a bar. I won't go any further than explaining what happens, but not the finish. So basically, the premise of the game show is there are actors everywhere. This one guy doesn't know what's happening, and they all have three options. The audience all have three options on a keypad, or two. It's either two or three.
It's like true or false, yes or no for me.
Yeah, but basically the thing is what happens to him, you decide. So one, someone buys him a drink. Two, someone spills a drink on him. And then they all vote. And as it goes on, it gets more and more
intense,
dangerous, and intense. But because everyone's wearing the mask and everyone else is like, ha ha ha, look, we're pressing this and making it really bad for him, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, until it hits it's finished. But basically, that's what they're sort of saying here is, on your own, you'd probably be like, oh, give the guy a drink.
Yeah.
But with a group, you're like, this will be funny. And then, at the start, I think it works out at something like 30% want to give him a drink and 70 want to give, or 60-40 or something. But then by the end, it's like 99-1. So like no one is now thinking for themselves. They're thinking, what's everybody else gonna do?
Yeah.
So it's just something that sort of like
it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. I mean, certainly through that there, some of the older friendships and stuff, you can see an awful lot of people would sort of, that's like a peer pressure type of thing as well, though, isn't
Yeah.
it? Sort of.
It's really similar. Like if you think, as you say, in sort of group activities,
Like orgies and stuff.
in group activities where you might have
Yeah, right.
the high ground. No, where you might have a lot of people that want to do one thing, and then one person or two people that just don't.
Mm.
You know, if you think of basically how that can come across to the others, you know, like basically everybody else that's having the same attitude, that wants to do the same stuff, that's having a good time, or equally that want to go to a restaurant because they all like it or whatever, probably,
Like McDonald's.
yeah, like
I wouldn't go to McDonald's, I'd go to Burger King.
the thing is that literally where this theory comes in is that it's quite predictable that those group of people are going to go and do
Everything
together,
Yeah.
whereas if others have a different attitude entirely, they're probably not going to join.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting little
It is strange
tidbit.
because like even that, because I remember like years ago, if it only takes like one person to go, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then there was like, oh well, I want to do that one as well though.
Yeah.
And I remember like going, down to the fair.
Mine. Yeah.
Down to the fair in June, like years and years. I was like 15 or 16 or something. People were like, I want to go on this ride. And I was like, well, I want to go on that ride as well, but I'll go on that one. And then my friends like split off. I was like, ah!
No.
Didn't know what to do.
Make it you just sit down,
Just
cry,
I literally just sat down.
grow a beard.
Nah, that's just me.
Yeah. That's there's actually something that links sort of to what we were saying there. It's one called the motivation and opportunity as determinants. So, or MODE is what they call it for short. I don't know where the E comes from, but anyway, it's a guy called Russell H. Fazio. I can say that.
Fazio!
First time in like all of this I've been able to say a name.
Yeah.
Nice. I probably said it wrong.
41 episodes in.
But his yeah, literally.
Yeah.
His theory basically states that there's going to be a deliberative process, that if you make a decision based on your attitude, or if you behave a certain way based on your attitude, he suggests that you need to look at why you've got that attitude and try and figure out why you made a certain judgment, why you made a decision, why you made whatever. So basically what literally it says, simply put, when an attitude is automatically activated, the individual must be motivated to avoid making an invalid judgment, as well as have the opportunity to reflect on their attitude and behaviour. So basically, whenever you do something, albeit, you know, it could be what you think or believe in, this theory is that, think about why did you do that, why did you behave a certain way, why did you say that thing the way you said it, whatever, is basically reflect on your behaviour, and you'll be able to pick up on your attitude. It's quite clever.
It's weird because there was a thing I was watching the other day with Piers Morgan, I know. He was talking to this wee girl that had killed her family, basically.
Oh shit.
Like out of a thing of rage or something it was. But apparently it was
Monopoly.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But she probably won, so.
I'm not going to chill again.
No,
in real life.
In real life, yeah. But she had basically just had this sort of turn and just had this really, really mad, obviously just kill everybody, so.
Many people.
4 or 3.
Oh, jeez.
Her mum, dad, and then siblings. I don't know if it was 2 or
Bloody
1.
hell. How'd you know?
Yeah, but I think it was her boyfriend or something that helped as well. Yeah. But I think like he walked in on her and she was already doing it and he was like, oh, I'll help.
Need a hand?
Yeah.
Never liked your dad anyway.
And then here's your dad's hand. But yeah, and then after that there, she was like, I don't really remember doing any of that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And just said that apparently she's just in a really bad mood that day and
But
something took over.
But
She took a lie detector test and all. She's like apparently doesn't remember a thing about doing anything. Like she obviously, if it was in your mind somewhere, it would obviously spark up on the lie detector test and stuff like that.
They're not even.
They're not 100%
They're not even
correct.
admissible in as evidence.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that was just as a thing he said to do, which is crazy because it would just be like one of those things. You had a really bad day, stinking attitude, kill your family and go to jail. So
jeez.
That's probably like the worst thing you could probably do.
Yeah, it's a bit of an overreaction.
Yeah. So
I don't really think it matters what happened.
Yeah.
It's pretty over the top.
But yeah, that was like one of the things. It's really weird that you actually mentioned that there. But
the only reason that actually reminds me of another thing I was listening to earlier. It's all about police lineups. Do you know, like 75% of the first 184 people convicted in America by police lineups were wrongly convicted?
Yeah.
There was a guy who was convicted in 1984 for theft, rape, and something else.
That's a lot of stuff, though.
24 years he spent in prison. He got out and...
Did he not appeal when he was in prison?
Yeah, but it didn't matter. He's picked out of a lineup, so the jury were like, yeah, it was definitely him then. And basically he was in jail for 24 years, and then there's like an innocence program or something. Yeah. There's like a sort of like not a government body, but a body that would work.
With inmates.
Yeah. And whenever he was out, they picked him up basically and said, "You say you're innocent." He was like, "Yep." And they did.
I think I read something.
Did a DNA test. Innocent. 24 years of his life in jail.
All because of that, like.
Because somebody guessed.
But I've read something as well. It's like a psychological thing. It's like, it depends on how long it takes between the actual start of, say if it was like a robbery or whatever it was, and then by the time they go into the lineup, because obviously they're going to catch the people and all that sort of stuff.
Could be months.
Yeah, so your vision of the people of that person in your head could be
completely wrong,
impaired, and you'd be like, did he have a beard? I had a beard.
Witness testimony apparently as well is like something that
it's a lot of people roll the dice.
Yeah, like a lot of people say that like witnesses, it shouldn't even count because that's like me being like, no, I definitely watched it happen. I definitely watched this guy rob the bank. Blah blah blah. He had a lightsaber.
Yeah.
What? Yep. Legit.
But to be fair, he probably did.
Could have.
Fair enough. One just sort of hitting people in the back of the head.
The handle. But
Anakin!
Anakin, stop. No, but like if you watch the
Guardian.
That's what I want. But like it's one of those things.
A flying broom and everything. And a scar on his head somewhere.
Coolest thing I ever seen.
But no, I agree. Some of the people like. But I think it's worse in America because Americans tend to...
They want to be involved in that sort of... Well, not all of them.
Not all of them, but like the majority of the time you see them, they're like eccentric. They're like, I just seen somebody shoot someone's head off and it was like a little bit in their neck.
If even.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the same in the majority of the country. I would assume anybody who's eccentric will be eccentric. But it just so happens to be that the majority of the time it is in America. And if you go on YouTube and you type in funny interviews on the news, that'll be all them. Yeah,
have you ever watched the Sky Sports interview with the wee Chinese Asian? I should say, I'm not sure he's 100% Chinese, but basically nice. he's a pool player. I think it's pool. It's either pool or snooker, but basically he does the Sky guy's trying to interview him, and he's like, "So how do you think you got on?" and blah blah blah. Have you ever seen it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, that's the best interview I've ever seen in my life.
What? Why?
I'll show you it after. Anybody that wants to watch it, just look up funny Sky snooker interview or something. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it is insane. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. And it is incredible. The guy literally goes, "I don't think I've ever done an interview like this before."
Oh wow,
it's amazing. Honestly, it's so funny.
Was it on Sky, you said?
Yep. It's on Sky. It's so funny.
You ever seen some of the Fox interviews?
Oh, they're just insane.
Fox are insane.
Yep.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy, some of the people that they employ.
That's what Rupert Murdoch is, nuts. So.
Yeah, but I mean, good grief. There's some ways to talk to people, and there's ways you can just not be a prick.
But that's their attitude, that they're better than you. So they will talk down to people, and they will attack, and they will, get on like that because they feel like they have the upper hand, sort of thing.
Imagine having the attitude to get that job in the first place.
Well, I don't know. But basically, I suppose it all just depends on the scenario as well. Like, that's a big thing I always find. We mentioned at the start about how in certain scenarios you try and keep a certain attitude and so on, like work or wherever. or a restaurant, or what else is like cinema. We were talking about that as
Cinema.
well. All these sort of different things. So
Even like activities as well outside of the
mhm.
like even going like I don't know, go for a walk or something. Like obviously if you're not a massive fan of like say if you're doing like even like say in like Lanzarote like we did, we
Yeah.
did a few things. Like obviously you're gonna have people that want to do certain things and
Yep, shopping.
stuff like that. Shopping. Yep. Okay.
I just
We
walked
know you
around-
don't like shopping.
I walked around and started playing with the wee toys instead.
Oh, in the markets.
Yeah, like with a wee shocky gun.
Yeah, I know.
It was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, good for you.
It was so funny.
Yeah, well,
Just don't hold the sides.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Oh, unbelievable.
Was it pain in the hole?
That was funny.
Well,
was really
I'm
fun.
glad you had your laugh of it.
Yep. Well, let me help you out. I found a little article called "How to Change Your Attitude When You Can't Change Your Situation."
Don't
So-
want to change my attitude towards that.
Basically,
Hurt me.
the whole thing is based. There's a guy called David Zollberg wrote it.
Oh, good.
Whoop, 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 whoop. But,
Zoidberg.
oh no, sounds the same.
What
but,
was his name? David what?
Zollberg.
Zollberg.
Yeah.
I don't know why his name is David Zoidberg now. It's just. Ugh.
He doesn't look like him. He's got a good jaw.
Could you imagine anyone looking like Zoidberg?
Yes.
Who? A lobster?
Yes. No. No.
What is he? Is he a lobster?
He's a crustacean alien. He's not. a
Oh, I thought he was
lobster.
an actual like lobster
No.
that got like.
He's got his own planet.
Oh.
Do you not remember he goes back to do the?
I haven't seen it.
What?
I haven't watched Futurama.
I've got them all on DVD.
Good for you. It's a terrible show.
It's not.
It is.
Okay, we're done. No. This is all about basically changing your physical circumstances isn't possible or not possible soon enough. So for example, if you're stuck in a job you don't like, basically you
Goodbye.
you may want to make like a drastic change, but you sort of want to make a less drastic one to start or whatever.
Well, you can understand that.
Yeah. So basically,
'Cause I'm sure you're living life.
all the time. But perfect. It literally says so you can't get a new job right away, or you bump into a friend that makes you feel badly, or
It's not really a good friend, then, is it?
well, yeah, fair point. An acquaintance, we should probably say, and then or another example would be if you're, I don't know, like whenever you were younger or whatever, if you ever went on like a youth trip with a whole group of people and you didn't really like them, that sort of thing. Obviously those are things you can't change right away.
Yeah.
So basically this article sort of touches on certain ways to do that. So what it states is that to change your perception, belief or opinion can help you change your attitude. There's 5 different ways and we will get them in just a wee second. There's a Greek philosopher called
Nice.
I've ruined it. I can't believe I've done this. Can't believe I've done this.
Well, as soon as you said Greek, I was like, he's not going to be able to say this.
I've got 2 names bang on.
Does it
and
end
then
in Papadopoulos?
no,
Oh.
no, it ends in. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can say this. Epictetus.
Oh,
Epictetus. I think it's pretty good.
yeah. That's where the word epic comes from.
He basically said this over 2,000 years ago. People are disturbed not by things that happen to them, but by the principles and opinions which they form concerning those things. When we are hindered or disturbed or grieved, let us never attribute it to others, but to ourselves. That is, to our own principles and opinions. So in other words, whenever you're annoyed or whatever, look at how you can fix it and not how somebody else should be doing something different.
Yeah.
So, there's another guy called Albert Ellis, nailed it. Famous for developing what's called the rational emotive behavior therapy. Explain how people react to events is determined largely by their view. So basically, what we've discussed, how with those theories,
Yeah.
he's sort of working on those, going a bit further. So 5 easy ways to sort of potentially change your attitude. So if anyone's finding any of these sort of situations, be it work, a difficult relationship, be it friends, whatever,
Even life.
whatever, just in general, these are sort of 5 simple ways to potentially help. First one is admit to yourself that you're not happy, which is funny because that's like the first step of AA, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So admit that there's something wrong. So you can't change anything if you aren't aware that something needs to be changed. Stop the cycle of wishing things were different. Take control of your thoughts and reactions to events and people. So basically, if you know there's something wrong and you're not admitting there's something wrong, then it's going to continue to be wrong and you're never going to
Have to
get past
acknowledge
that.
it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is realize optimism is a choice. So
That's
you're
good.
not born with a positive or negative attitude.
No.
It's something you become through your perspective or experiences. Very few situations are completely bad. Always try to come up with 3 to 5 positives of any challenging situation and write them down if you need to remember them.
Yeah.
Which is, I think
a
that's
shout.
good.
Yeah.
Another nice one is use positive words. So use statements like I am hopeful or we will find a resolution, not things like oh this is hard, I'm not sure we're going to be able to do this. So throughout the day use these. Your words you use when you talk have a major impact on your attitude, which I think is completely accurate.
Oh yeah, it does make sense, but it is a lot easier like said than done. Like it's very hard to be like, you know, okay, I'll be great, I'll be fine now. I'm very hopeful today's gonna go well, but it never does.
But it might.
But it never does.
With this, it might.
Well, not for you in Destiny anyway. So.
Nope. Let's not go there. That's another 4-hour episode, 4-parter coming up. No. Number 4 is hang out with friends.
Microphone breaks and everything.
We've got another.
Sorry.
That's why we bought the other one. Hang out with friends who have a happy vibe. So try surrounding yourself with friends that exude positive energy. Pay attention to the words they use when they talk to you about their day. You'll be amazed how simple it is to ascertain if they are positive or a negative influence.
So for you to find new friends then?
Yes. No, you know what I mean. Like, that there. I think
none
that's
of your
quite
friends
good.
have a positive attitude. No.
No, I think certainly.
Well, I think this is a good thing because this is what that is.
Yeah, literally just having a chat and making sure that you've got people around you who are positive and not ones that would be like, oh no, you're 100% right. You definitely need to do this. It is terrible. You want people that sort of would say, yeah, it does sound like it's really hard, but
like Addy.
Oh yes. That's such a good example.
Perfect example.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I was really struggling to find like a situation, but you know what? Just pick any.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows.
I was like, no, everything's better. Don't be doing that now. Don't be saying it to yourself.
Like there's nothing better than mid raid, everyone getting annoyed, and then Ali being like, guys, it's fine.
Yeah. It's only half one. It's okay.
We've got this. We've got at least another 20 minutes. But,
it's very true though, to be fair.
And then this 5th one is a bit different, really. You'll understand what I mean. So say a daily affirmation. So find a quote that's meaningful to you and say it aloud every morning. So for example, something great is gonna happen today. Send your energy in an expectant and positive direction. I know it sounds a bit zen and somewhat mystical, but it is actually a very simple and effective method for retaining your subconscious mind, retraining your subconscious mind, and advocated by both ancient and scientific research.
Apparently, an awful lot of successful people do that.
They
like,
would wake up and say,
straight in the mirror.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you got AIDS. So.
Yeah, and then they die.
Yeah.
So basically.
But apparently it works. Apparently it completely changes your mindset.
I would believe that.
Oh, mindset. Oh. Whoa!
We're back.
Whoa!
We are back.
Crazy biscuits.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of funny because whenever you think back to, I know we mentioned this in one of the previous ones. I couldn't even tell you what order we recorded them in anymore, but
mindset was 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago,
2 weeks ago. So basically,
Lion was last week.
Yes, that's right. If you think of the way that what we sort of said at the end of all of them, is that a lot of them do link together.
Yeah.
But it's funny again that the root cause
differs.
Yeah, and but also the sort of root way to fix it is talk and speak to the right people and say the right things. Like obviously yesterday was of the day of recording this, sorry, not the day of release. Yesterday was World Suicide
Prevention Day.
Was that just the UK possibly, or was it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. UK. So I think I've seen the stat. 84 men a day in the UK kill themselves.
Yeah, and the majority of that's from Northern Ireland as well.
Yeah, so basically.
Did you see all the little jerseys and stuff from the football and rugby jerseys and hockey jerseys outside Stormont yeah, it was outside Stormont yesterday for people had put down for the amount of people that kill themselves every. I just seen the silhouettes of the men on top of the buildings. Mm-hmm. You see those, but it's a pretty grim thing that. But I mean, I know when people say there's a day for that, every day's for that.
No,
obviously that's the day that everyone sort of does the
big push on it.
Yeah, but at the same time, every day should be prevention day.
Yeah.
regardless
Exactly.
of country.
And it sort of does. It brings you back to every single episode so far that we've spoke about anything to do with the mind. Is that the best way to lighten the load and the best way to, as we've just mentioned, to change your perception, change your attitude, change
Mindsets.
what then if you change your attitude, it can potentially change your behavior, which can potentially, have the knock-on effects, positive all the way through, or negative if it is the other way around. Then it's all just from simple things like talking, like helping others. One of the points on there was saying something positive to yourself.
Every morning.
Yeah, just one thing. So yeah, I always find that very interesting whenever we get towards the end of an episode, and every single time, almost without fail, whenever we talk about something to do with mental health or the mind or psychology in general, almost every single one is talk
to people.
Weird, isn't it?
It is weird, but it's it's a solution for an awful lot of things that people just don't really grasp until, because there's sometimes, like, I know for like years ago, like, whenever you're like in your teens, you just didn't really have the confidence to talk to people. Or maybe you were too confident and just talk to everybody, and people are like, oh, I don't want to talk to them.
You're putting vans.
Yeah.
For sweets.
Different time. But no, like back in the day where just randomly, like say throughout the night, you were just talking to your mate and just a mad conversation sort of spawned. You just went, that was a really good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the night, like, I feel really good actually. I just went and shared quite a lot there, and you
does feel
a
good.
bit better. Yeah.
You do feel a lot less encumbered.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. By your
problem.
What was that? Problem shared, the problem halved.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've said that before in this.
I'm pretty sure you said it, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of a little, what do you call it here, to keep a positive, if you have one anyway, a positive attitude, just to keep a gratitude diary.
Yeah.
So
what am I thankful for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reframe your challenges.
What's that?
It says here there's no dead ends, only redirection. So basically, instead of like just feel success.
Yeah. So don't see it as a block. See it as an obstacle, something you can get round and past.
Yeah. This one's sort of controversial. Sort of get good at being rejected. You can't really get good at it, but you can just sort of take it on the chin and be like, basically what that means is that if you do get rejected, just don't worry about it.
I like the saying, the worst they can say is no.
Yeah.
In terms of whenever you ask something, so whenever people are like, oh, you go ask them, the worst they can say is no. Let's be honest. Yeah. Then you don't get it or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Like when you were a kid, you're like, whenever your mates used to come over and stay over, like you're like 12 years old and said, you said to your mum about staying over? No, you said to them. No, you said it. Sure, you used to get that? Yeah. No, you said to your mum. I always said to your mum. Why? She's your mum. Back in the day. But no, it's the worst you could say is no. Yeah, that's my mum.
Exactly, so you did it.
Yeah. But no, that's just what that means. Use positive words to describe your life. So,
yes,
like you said, obviously, positive words do help throughout the day. Replace have with get.
Define.
So it says, do you ever notice how many times we say that we have to do something? I have to go to work, I have to do grocery shopping, I have to pay my rent. Now change this one little word to get and see what happens. I get to go to work, I get to go grocery shopping. No? No? Why not?
I don't know.
Why? It's like a lucky to be alive thing.
Yeah, but okay, I see why people would think that works.
Yeah.
But I instantly am like, that sounds so fake.
Why?
I don't know.
It sounds
like as soon as you were
fake.
saying that, I was just like, no, I hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah. But I get why that would be a lot more positive than saying I have to go to work. It's
yeah, but
to go to work.
It's just being,
which is never gonna come out of my mouth.
Obviously not like that, but it's a grateful sort of thing where you're like, you know what, I'm glad I've got a job.
Okay, I'm with you now.
I'm glad I've got money to pay my rent.
Yes, I'm with you now.
And money to go grocery shopping.
Get to pay my rent.
Woohoo! Well, some people, but to be fair, some people like to have those sort of responsibilities.
No, that's to be honest, it is something that I've thought about, is that I would quite like to have to pay a mortgage. Yeah. Because it would mean I own a house.
Yeah, you're actually.
So you're I get to pay a mortgage. I get what you mean. Okay, yeah. I'm on board now. I wasn't a minute ago.
Yeah, but that's
I'm on board.
Yeah, so there you go. Don't let yourself get dragged into other people's complaints.
Yep. That's
huge,
hard though.
huge thing
Yeah.
to avoid.
Yeah.
It is so tough because sometimes, see, whenever someone says something, you're like, oh,
Here we go.
you're gonna get a backhand in a second. It's so tough to do that. But
Well, it's almost worse whenever, instead of people complaining to you about potentially something you've done,
yeah,
it's when they say nothing
yeah,
for ages.
yeah, like the silent treatment.
Hate that.
Yeah,
It's worse.
I just want to punch them whenever that happens. But
It's
I
worse.
can't punch Lauren. So,
That's true.
well, you could try. But
That's no, she'd dodge it. She's far too fast.
she's very ninja-like.
She's nimble.
She's nimble.
Yes.
She's not a vehicle. Oh, she's very nimble.
Great traction on her feet.
Number 7, breathe.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't.
Underwater. Don't panic.
Number 8, notice the righteous in times of tragedy. I like that.
So,
Notice the righteous.
it sounds very biblical. What's that mean?
It just says it's hard to have hope and stay positive when hate and violence is all over the media. What we don't see as much is that in every instance of natural disasters, war, traumatic experience, you
So
will
look at
find
the
people
firemen
right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on to the stories of modern day heroes and selflessness in the times of fear and devastation.
Good idea. Yep, that's good.
Have solutions when pointing out problems.
Yes.
Love that.
I hate whenever people just go, that's not right. And what would you do? Don't know. Then shut up.
I hate. Oh,
It winds me up beyond
I
belief.
don't know why. I just want to punch everything.
It winds me up beyond belief.
Yeah.
Like, I love when
Lauren does it so much to me as well.
What do you want to do? I don't know. Then shut up.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing then.
Does my head, and like see whenever I'm like on a computer or whatever, like just doing whatever. No, I say
Deleting
for like
stuff.
say for like Netflix or something, like going through films. Like, do you want to watch that? No, I don't want to watch that. Why? Just
What do you
fancy
want to
it.
watch? I don't know.
No,
then
scary,
we're watching
scary
it.
film. Okay, go down to the horror films. What that one? No, why? Just doesn't look scary.
Yep.
But it's a scary film. No, it's not. It just looks stupid. It's like, what have you got?
Yeah, you're right.
Have you
It's
got-
a comedy. It's
But
in
then
the
she
wrong
tells
bit.
me, she goes, "You pick a film." I'm like, all right, I'll pick a film. Pick a film.
No.
Don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Have you got a film to watch? No, then just shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just watch it. Oh,
That's
yeah.
very like as well. Whenever, for example, say you're doing I don't know like dinner, something goes over and be like, doesn't really look right.
Oh, I do it all the time to Lauren. But in joke, I
Yeah,
go
but
over
like people that would literally be like, oh, it's a bit too pink. Like you do it then. I don't know how to. Then shut up.
I remember there's a couple of times when she's making pie and stuff. Like, she makes so much food. Like, her portion controls. She could feed like 17 doors just down to like, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Even feed the neighbour's cat, whatever if they have one. But she was making this pie, and I was like, I just walked over with a smile on my face, and then she looked at me. I was like, "What's that?" It's like, it's very black. It wasn't. It was fine. It looked lovely. It smelled amazing. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, it's awful, but it wasn't it? And then she was making like chicken and stuff, and like the George Foreman. And I was like, that's not cooked.
I don't think that looks right. Yeah.
It's not cooked.
And how do you fix it? I don't know, but it's not right.
And she goes, well, what's wrong with it? I said, it just doesn't look right. So, would you want it? No.
Yeah, exactly.
I do it all the time. I think
That's exactly what I do. I'm like, do you want to do it? No. Then shush.
I just do it all the time. I think it's so funny. But I do it as a joke. I don't do it on purpose.
you
Like,
jest.
I jest. And then number 10, very easy thing to do, unless you're a prick. Make someone else smile.
Yeah.
It brightens your day up so much.
There is something really pure about making someone laugh.
Yeah.
Like actually laugh, not
Yeah,
like I do
like
whenever we're
gut
doing
laugh.
this. No, I'm joking. No,
What did you say?
I said not like I do whenever we're doing this.
Oh.
But
Well, like your stupid puns.
yeah.
It was like an instant what?
No, yeah, no, like as you say, like whenever you literally, like, you know those moments where you make someone laugh and you literally are both like almost in tears.
Like
It's
we
that
were half
funny.
the time on holiday.
Yeah, like it is legitimately so funny.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, my god, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like whenever you hit the boat.
Uh,
Oh my days. There's
Yeah.
just I
you
watched
weren't
that-
even there
I
either.
know, but the more I watch that video, the funnier it is.
Oh.
Now it's on Facebook for me to see every day. But
That's right.
but as you say, that is one of the best ones ever. Knowing that you can, as you say, like make someone, even if they're like having a crap time, just make them laugh.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's why comedians, instead of saying I have to make people laugh,
They get to make people laugh.
Job security.
That's it.
But yeah, that's the 10 easy steps it says to maintain a positive attitude.
Well, they were good. They were different than mine. So
Oh,
I
I
get
enjoy-
15 different ways to do it. Well, 14 because one of them
Yeah,
was
well,
the
it's
same.
the same. Yeah, the positive words. But
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that.
I'm glad we got to do this episode.
We have to do this episode.
Yeah. I'm glad about other things. Well,
I'm
that
glad
not-
about other things.
that's in my glad diary or whatever it was called at the
The
start.
gratitude diary.
Aye, that one.
Yeah.
I'm gratitude for this.
I have much gratitude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're not Doge.
It might be.
Yeah.
Much gratitude, very grad.
Very gratitude. No, but I think I like the last one, but the
righteous one's also good.
I like the righteous one as well, but that one about the problems, always have a solution for before you point at a problem.
Correct.
Oh, that as soon as I read that, I was like, yes.
Be the solution,
Not
not
the problem.
the issue, or whatever it is.
Problem.
The problem.
That's the one. Yeah. No, I would agree with that wholeheartedly. It's the best thing ever.
Yes,
I would
it
agree
is.
with that.
Anything else?
Nope, I've got everything.
I've got nothing else either.
I have 3 things, but they're all one and the same.
What are they?
There's 3 facts about your attitude.
Go.
Do you want me to read them?
Yes.
You sure?
There's 3 facts we love. We haven't used facts at all.
They're not even. Oh no, I don't have them anymore.
No, they're gone.
They're gone.
Fact 1, attitude
Stinks.
is important. You can have fact 2. There's 2 different types. There's positive and negative. Fact 3, Phil has a gratitude diary.
I don't have a gratitude diary.
And what's that?
What?
The one with the lock on it.
Oh, you're
It
very
says-
funny.
It says keep out.
I used to have a diary.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was like 4.
I don't think I ever had one that I remember.
It was like a little one you got with like crackers.
No.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Just you get this like a little mini diary with a cracker.
Do you mean like
No, it was a little lock and all.
Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas cracker.
Right. I thought you meant
Like
Jacobs.
Jacobs?
Yeah.
You know,
I was like, how
Ah!
small was this?
I really enjoyed my cracker. But no, yeah, I used to get a little mini, a little lock and all on them, and little
Yeah.
mini keys and all.
I do remember those.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had one of them,
Nice.
and I wrote in it nothing.
You probably wrote it out for like one day.
No, I didn't write it at all.
No.
No, didn't write it. I think actually what I did do was make a Flickr page.
Oh, with a drawing at the
thing.
bottom.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my. You know, whenever you go to school and you get the, what do you call it? Like not your diary. I'm assuming you've had a diary.
What
as well.
diary?
Yeah, but it wasn't that. It was like a little yellow page thing.
Timetable?
No, that's one lanyard thing.
What?
One laminated thing. Did I say lanyard?
Yeah.
One laminated thing.
I don't know what you mean, the yellow page.
It was like a little yellow book that you wrote in like your day to day things. You never got that?
No.
Like we had like a little book you could write in like what you were doing.
No.
Like what? Like no?
No.
Oh, okay.
We had a homework diary and then books we needed for class.
Oh, we got a little. Maybe I just did. Maybe it was just me that had one.
3:30, go home. Okay.
Yes, yes, my favorite one.
The book says I must.
Yeah. But no, I used to flick, and then my diaries or my homework diaries, but I did one of that there. I had to get a new one.
Did you lose it?
No, I got
Too much
detention.
homework.
I got detention on it, and I said, the woman who gave me detention, prick, wrote on it, and was like, there's a little drawing at the bottom right. It wasn't little, it was like that size. It was huge, it was brilliant.
What was it?
It was just a person kicking a football up and down.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just a little flicker one that kept the football. Yeah, and she.
Made you get another one because you
Yeah.
drew on it?
Yeah, but I drove her Sunday. Why do they have Sunday and Monday or Saturday and Sunday in them
It's
for?
just like 2 blocks on the bottom right.
No, not for us. Ours was all the line, so it was Monday through Sunday.
Oh no, ours
Yeah.
was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 blocks.
No.
Oh.
No, we didn't have that.
Like side by side.
No, we had all of them, all 7 days.
And then a little notes section.
Nope.
The bottom.
So I drew over Thursday through Sunday on my
Good
Flickr
idea.
page. So I suppose I was bound to get a new one at some point,
Yeah.
but her attitude stank.
Sounds like it.
And yeah, she was just giving attention for no reason.
I got one attention.
I'm trying to remember what that was about.
I only ever got one.
What was it for?
I got out of it.
What?
Yeah.
How did you get out of it?
Talking about out of it.
What did you say?
I don't remember, but I ended up having to write an apology to the teacher.
What would you do?
Swore by accident.
He didn't.
I did.
What'd you say?
Fuck.
Why?
I hit my leg on the table and forgot it wasn't lunch anymore. It was quite loud. And he was just like, that's a detention. I was like, what for?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Your school's strict.
Yeah, and then eventually I was like, oh, I didn't mean to. And then he gives somebody else a detention in the same class for getting their phone out, which was weird because that never happened. And then ended up, me and her, because we were both prefects, had to go to the vice principal because not everybody got it at our school. It was only like 14 people. And then we had to go to the vice principal and she was like, oh, you both shouldn't be at this. And then I was like, yeah, whoops. And then I think they were concerned it was going to affect our like university application. I think because
what kid?
Whenever we got there, I was like, we were both sort of like, oh dear, and then we were just like, yeah, didn't mean to, all the rest, I was the usual, it's not in my character.
Oh my god, that sounds
I
grim.
had to write him an apology.
All our teachers swore in our school was brilliant.
No, nothing.
Call us all pricks and all the words under the sun.
Accurate.
What?
What?
Not for me. It wasn't. I thought it was brilliant. We kid in school.
So there you go. Fun wee tidbits at the end of this one. If anyone's made it this far.
Oh, was it in 17 hours?
Yep.
That's crazy. But no.
But I literally have nothing else.
No, neither do I.
On attitude. Cool. Nice. Well, that'll do for that one. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Oh, fuck.